Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. If you're just joining us, tell us the name where you're joining us from. So, if you can hear me, I believe I can hear myself. So, we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. I'll wait a minute. I'm not going to last on this live. It's just a few minutes. Let's run. Welcome to Money Talks with Counselor. How has your week been? Is it good? Is it just there? You make profit? Did you make loss? Or you are at break even? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. Your name and where you're joining us from. My name is Counselor. Welcome, 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 welcome. So I want to tell you something real quick. Yeah. When I don't join finish, before I begin the talk, I want to say something real quick. I want you guys to join before I start talking. If you're joining us, tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. Motivational Guinea. MJ, how many YouTube accounts you get? MJ, good evening from Ogun. Welcome. Shedrack, good evening, big man. Timmy, good evening, good evening, good evening. So these are the regulars. So let's go. So I want to say something real quick here. I've said this thing severally, but people tend not to make it or take it seriously, right? Have you figured out that when your watch list is with 10, 20 pairs, 50 pairs, you tend to make a lot of losses, a lot. And at the end of the day, someone like me that have just one pair on my wait list, on my watch list, will still be making the same money or even more than you're making. If you recall last 2 weeks when we had like 10, how many pairs? Almost 12 here. We ended the week in a loss. No, was that the first week? It's not really a loss. People that took instruction didn't end in a loss. People that took instructions ended with, I think, is 0.5 loss or something. Shadrach took all those trades that time, and he didn't end up with totally lost that week. So it is simple when you figure out your strategy. It works. Yes, it works on all those pairs. It works on gold. It works on Euro JPY. It works on GBP. It works everywhere. But you are a human. You can't be everywhere at the same fucking time. So the only thing you can do is to figure out one and make a shit ton of money out of it. I don't know why Spirit is carrying me to this direction this night, but it has, for the past 3, 4 months. No, it's not up to 4. I think it's 3 months. I've been trading only gold, and there's no fucking month that ends that didn't end in profit. I've not even done my journal for the month of October, but I'll check it out and do it and know what's up. This week alone, we ended with 10R. And then last week, we ended what? Okay, last week we ended with -1R. Oh shit. And then the upper week we ended with 4.5. And then that's how, from our Telegram channel, that's when I entered the Telegram. So from 13th to 17th, we made 4 hour. From the other one, 21st to this thing, we made, last week was crazy. Thank God, only one loss. Like 1 hour we take. And then this week, 10 hour. So if I calculate it generally, we made almost 20 hour for the month of October. This week is 10 hour, last week is -1, upper week is 4. The first week, that WhatsApp, I can't check. I've left the group already today. So this is all from gold. So what is this now saying? It doesn't mean the amount of entries you have. You can figure out a simple chart, and even on your sleep, if they wake you and ask what is the bias of this thing, you can say it. So but that being said, let's just analyze for the market this week, and then people that want to go to club, go and club. Let me go and sleep. So first off, we had this guy. Not this guy. This guy was just, I just see him during the midweek, and I called it. The first one I called was GBP USD. It was somewhere here on Monday, somewhere here. And I said it that day that this guy is coming down here. But from this place, you can do your TP1 and then your TP2. Did anybody on the channel take this trade? Did anybody from this channel take this trade? If anybody took this trade, and then you can show me proof, I'll give the person $100. If anybody on this channel took this trade, I'll give the person $100 this night. The reason why I don't spoon feed you guys too much is because you guys have now stopped working. You guys have now stopped working. You guys are now believing that counselor will give us everything. It is simple. Even if you took the trade top of just from this place and then cover this place and close your eye for 1:3, look at it, it's 1:3. And then if you now said, okay, you want to reduce your risk and do it by the book, once you come to this place, your 3 arrow has already been hit from that point. So, but the idea is that everybody just wants to be spoon-fed. Everybody waiting for counsel. Everybody just being lazy, waiting for someone to do the work for them. Anyway, I gave this call and then to the T. And this guy, I gave it to. It was here on Monday. And I said it's going to go to this place. But from 3 hour, you can start taking profit and allow the rest to run. And currently we are what? We are on 5 hour. So if you took on this trade this week, you're good for the week. 5% for the week is not bad. And then I saw this one on Tuesday or Wednesday. I just saw it. This QMR enter. I don't even like it. I don't even trade it anymore. But I just dropped it because we know see setup. I just dropped it, and then it took us out and started going the way. I don't really give a fuck about it. So for this guy, this is the of them all the food I've eaten this week. Like on Monday, I can't even remember, but it was a sweet ride. Like I enjoyed the ride this week. It was filled with roller coaster. It's not that sweet. Like it's not that sweet. When is Monday again, Seth? Should be Monday is 29. Kidding. No. What is Monday? So we started like that. We sold, bought, sold, bought. Like it was a sweet ride. But for people that are trading the normal strategy that we all know, you cannot see all those things. But when you've now gotten into the realm, you start seeing it. You start seeing it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. We have many people in this life this night too. 6 people. Where are you guys? Your name and where you're coming from. Let's just know. Let's identify new people on the chat. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but welcome. Welcome. So the idea is to keep it simple. Is to keep it simple. I don't know, but I feel like I want to remove this one. I just like it. I just like it. But let's just get our work done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold is already off. So let's just use these three. So let's see what these three can do for us for the month of November. This is the new month we're going into. Like I said, focus on the main things. If you take my trades from this channel alone, your account will be passed. If you are on 100 channels, do you know what will happen? You make money from Counselor's channel and lose it on someone else's channel. You'll be running in circles. At the end of the month, you'll be asking yourself, where is your money? Where is your money? And I'll say this thing again and I close. There is no such thing as go hard or go home. There is no such thing as go hard or go home. Stop trading the news market. Stop trading the news market. Monday was 27th. Oh, thank you very much. Stop trading the news market. The people trading it with you are making money off you. Stop. Biko, any language you dey speak, I beg, stop. So, and when you start normalizing the art of trade management, it will save you a whole lot. It will save you a whole lot. What I do now is build a community of like-minded people and get them together. We are doing the same thing week in, week out, week in, week out. Last week was crazy, but guess what? We lost only 1%. But I know that if all these people are doing it on their own, emotions would have entered. All of them nearly gave up. Shedrack is on this call. Shedrack said it last week that it said on the rhythm the tire. So you cannot do it alone. You need a system, correct? You've gotten your system. Now you need someone to emotionally support you. You need someone that you should be accountable to. You need someone that will push you the day you are trying to fall. You need someone that will push the next person when that person is trying to fall. Let's say that we go to emotional last week, that we have series of losses last week. Like the journal was crazy. Last week, on Monday morning, we don't chop better SL. It was crazy. It was crazy. On Monday morning, one. On Tuesday, chop another one. On Wednesday, the one I said we should close at BE went to TP. On Thursday, we missed it. On Friday, we chop loss. Like the whole week was crazy. So imagine someone paid me for Signal Channel that week. From Monday to Friday, there's no win. The person will call me a scammer now, say I don't sabi anything. But guess what? We came out from that same week in just -1. How did that even happen? Okay, Monday we made 1R. Tuesday minus, Wednesday BE, Thursday BE, okay, Friday -1. So that's why we did 1R. Okay, I get it now. So the idea is you can grow, but you need somebody. You need somebody. I'm not going to lie to you. You need somebody. Someone that will tell you that when you've taken a loss, Your human nature will tell you that. And all the losses we took, if once that SL hit, I said buy, we'll recover it, but I did not. Your human nature is always bound not to take losses. Someone is saying no risk, no Ferrari. I understand, but you guys misconceptualize that thing. Those people are telling you no risk, no Ferrari, but they're not putting all their risk. You cannot see Habi flip account with $1 million. Shebina is managing $5 million equity. Why not use and trade news for now? But you rather fund a smaller account and use it for news. They know what they are doing. I have an account for grocery. I have an account for conservative trading. I have an account for scalping, but they don't tell you that. How will you want to go and use your prop account? Your only prop where you get to go and trade news. And then the person blows the account. The person will laugh. It's one of those days and go back and sleep. Will you sleep? Can you even sleep? So if you're growing, grow with people like you. I did not say you should not idolize them. Idolize them. They are worth it. But don't stop doing what they are doing. Idolize them and learn. Don't copy everything verbatim. I've said three things this night. Get a working strategy. Get a mentor. I didn't say me. Like you all know, I'm not cheap. Get a mentor. Get a strategy. Hold it by the neck. Like Jide Enonu, hold am for neck. Understand it. And then train yourself. Understand the strategy and then train yourself. I am different from Timmy. Timmy is different from MJ. MJ is different from Shedrack. Shedrack is different from Counselor. I might give you the same setup. I might give you the same setup, the same signals. Shedrack will make $100. MJ will make $50. Timmy will hit break even. Why? Because individuals and we are doing different things. Why is that? Because probably MJ cannot hold his trade to full potential TP. Meanwhile, Timmy has a job. He's only just to set a trade and leave it and go. And then Shedrack is on the chat with me. When I say this, Shedrack do it. When I say this, Shedrack is there to see it. But then Timmy is at work. MJ is in school. At the end of the day, Shedrack will close when I say close. Timmy might not see it. And then MJ will be in school, might not see it. As of today, I had a clean entry on gold. A clean entry on gold. It was below. Let me just show this one this night. I have a clean entry on gold. It was below, yeah? But I'm just wired differently. I gave the buy to my partners first. And I'm like, man, I don't be like, say, they wicked. Say only me top them. And I gave the buy to everyone. Guess what? I gave the buy here. I gave the buy here. They said it was somewhere here. So when the trade now went in drawdown, I gave it to them in the VIP group with the idea of 3 hours and we're out somewhere here. I know it's 305. Thank you. It's like this 305. So when the trade was somewhere here, I gave it in the entry groups and then we started going. So now when I said close, boom, people closed. And one of my guys said that I want to hold. I'm like, no, close. So imagine that people that are at work, people that are doing something else, this trade will be a loss for them because their own is just to set and go about their way. I have a student that just need only 1 hour to pass his account. I'm like, don't change anything. Put your SL, put your TP to be at 1 hour, and then go about your business. So there are difference between account management, trading and then trading management. This is the reason why people will just keep running in circles because they cannot manage their trade. Their trading view is so fine, but their history is messed up. You shouldn't be that person. I have this buy here. I have a sell here. I have my main buy that triggered this night. I'll see from 1 hour time frame. See clearly. This is it. This is my buy. And I called it today too. From that point to this point, I've already done 3 hours this night, Seth. Okay, 2.4. And then you are closed for the day. 3 hours here, 2.4 here. If you took this sell, but I don't call all of them because you are not a gambler. You trade 2 TPs for the day, you are done, and that's it. So always make sure that you have somebody that is keeping you on your toes. You have somebody that you are accountable to. It is easy in your mouth, but when you're doing it alone, it is the hardest thing to do. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. I keep saying it. You cannot do it alone. You need somebody. So take your time out. Check all the work you've been doing yourself since the year started. Everything you've been doing for yourself since the year started. And now check it back to when someone enters your picture. Someone that is like the what I call it now. Someone that is like the accountability manager that you have. Someone like that. So now it will now start making sense that you need somebody at the end of the day. Someone that can tell you when to stop, when not to overtrade, when not to get emotional. And it is normal. You are human. It must come. I don't know, but I've said too much already. So if you have any question, we have 10 minutes more. I like to be doing Fridays 30 minutes so that people that want to go and oblate go and do what they want to do. If you have any question, you can ask me. Any question at all. But then for this week on our free entry group, we made a decent 5 hour. 5 hour minus the 1 hour we made from the UJ, so that is 4%. If you're on this channel, on the free YouTube channel, you made 4% this week. So tell me why you didn't make that 4%. I don't want to hear your answers, but then that's just it. So Tochukwu is saying, please, I need an accountability partner. I didn't say you should go and advertise yourself. You have friends. You have trading friends. You have someone that does what you do. Talk to the person, and then get someone that is as hungry as you are. If you cannot find anybody, send me a message. It's not free. And if you are emotional, don't send me a message, because when you fuck up, I go insult you. Not like insult, oh, but I go enter you. I don't deal with emotional people. So make sure that your emotions is outside. Carry on, go meet your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever. But make sure that if you're told to do A, do A. If you're told not to, and anyone you miss, you're going to pay dearly for it. The least I'm taking is $200. The least.
So
So
if you
you
think
think
that it's not going to work, $200. If you say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. If I tell you buy and then you do not buy, keep your money. Oh. Keep your money. I'm not telling you go and ask anybody. It's simple. Shedrack is on this call. He's on this call. He made a mistake. Was it not last week? Maybe last 2 weeks or something. Close the position and then open another position. It's a mistake. I tell I may not try him again. So if you figured out a way that works, I said it before. I started with saying, if I fuck up, let's say I overtraded, or I blew my account without not be saying a stop loss, but I me do them. I'll do push up. I'll stress myself. I'll go hungry. Those ones is nothing. Put money on the line. If you do something that is not in your trading plan, carry 100K, go to the street and dash it to somebody. Just do something that will pain you. That if you remember, say you do this thing, you know we'll do them again. That is why I started doing it. So my own is simple. I have like few partners. I call them partners because everything I'm doing, they are doing it. Like, and I've asked them serious questions lately in the past few weeks. How has their trading history improved when they're doing it alone and when they're doing it with me? And I've seen tremendous growth, like many growths. One person have already passed his account. One person is ready to withdraw. One person went from $92,000 drawdown to $99,000 now. So it's not something you can do alone. Your emotions are into the place. You have to be mentally ready for it. So you need someone as hungry as you are. But if you cannot find, you can DM me. And if you're sure that you don't want stress, just day or day, because I will stress you. I like putting this thing out there first before you send me a message. Let it be known that you're ready to put in the work to get the result you desire. Everybody you see out there posting results, they have their own down days when they messed up. Last month, DAX blew 200K on a setup. Guess what? That setup did not hit SLO. He came back to BE. But guess what? He chickened out on the trade. 200K. First off, he risked way more than his average risks. Second, he didn't allow the trade to even hit SL again. That is what you can't be too good to avoid emotions. You can't be too big to avoid emotions. People have lost more money than you I don't want to say that you will ever make, because impossibilities in trading is nothing. Nothing like impossibilities. So your own is to stay on your edge, grow. People are buying Lambo because they can afford to risk $10,000. It's simple math. This week we made 10R. If you're risking $10,000 on a trade, that's how much? That's 100K. You can buy GLE with it. But the point is that you don't have enough capital to risk. Why not just grow? First off, I've said this story before. One of my students bought a 6K account, passed it, first withdrawal of 4%, bought 25K account. From that 6K again, bought 100K account. But guess what? They are all in drawdown now. That is because he's doing it alone. My own job is to promise you we'll get it out together. And then you go about your business again. Nobody will tell you that there's no drawdown days. The drawdown days will come. It will happen. But your own is this. Can I come out from it? Can you come out from it without fucking up your account? You can. but you do it with somebody. So there's no question. I think I'll call it a day now. Let's go and enjoy, go and have fun, withdraw your profits, go and touch grass, spend your money with and then help your community around you. So thank you very much for joining this nice class. And if you found value, give me value on the chat. I didn't give you anything this week, today. I didn't teach you anything. Maybe Monday, if I'm in a good mood, I'll teach you something. I don't know. I don't have strength for this YouTube content, but maybe I'll start dropping content on basic market. Whatever. I don't know yet. But for now, let's just keep it to the Mondays and then the Fridays. And I hope that you keep getting value. Trading will change your life when you do the right things. Anybody telling you that you stay in the trading journey for 10 years before you get profitable, that's a lie. Profitability means if you're hungry enough to get it today, you will get it today. If you're ready to get it today, you get it today. But if you're so relaxed, I want to get it on next 10 years, you will get it on next 10 years. But I believe there are not people around this place that want it to that long. So I don't know, Timmy, but then by then we'll know. I don't know what I'll teach Seth, but let's keep it going. Thank you very much for joining tonight, and then have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you on Monday, 8 a.m. Let's know what market has for us. Bye-bye. Shadrach, send me money.